Yeah, I'm just sitting out here telling people about STD. I just told them you'll get a spiritual STD before you get a physical STD. What is a spiritual STD? A spiritual STD is when you made a mistake with the STD but didn't get the STD. So, but even though you realize you made a mistake with the STD, you fell in a lustful love with the STD. So you kept going back to the STD. So okay, now now it's a spiritual STD. It's no longer a mistake. So when you go back, it ain't no longer gonna be just a spiritual STD. It's gonna be a physical STD. Okay, how do I know if it's a spiritual STD? When you keep lusting for the STD when you don't want it, right? And also the karma that's coming behind it. The first day you slept with the STD, you had the passionate moment in your life for 30 minutes, but the rest of your day went as shitty as it could possibly be. But you denied it because you had such a good time with STD. That's how you know a spiritual STD. Now we're moving up. Butterfly said, Moss actually, but you know. Okay, how do this affect you? And how do this affect 9 times out of 10, them kids that you see, that happy family that you with, 10 to 20 years from now, it's only gonna be a single parent, if that. You gonna say it ain't got nothing to do with me though, that person slept with everybody, yeah, but you was part of it. You probably was the first one. And since it was so good to your ass, it had to been good to his ass. So he made sure he had more than just your ass. And that's facts. So what are you in love with? You ain't even in love with the ass. You ain't even in love with the sex at all. The only thing you was in love with is the fact that you could sneak in the damn cigarette. You can sneak in the bathroom in high school and smoke a cigarette. So when it's no longer sneaking anymore, you finally left your wife for this hoe, you realize you don't even want the hoe. Then you start reminiscing at your wife some more. Your wife don't even want you no more, so you start living a life in the alcohol box. Now that you're an alcoholic, you might even be a drug addict now. That's where the karma go. You see the string effect? God taught me that. Y'all bitches out there, I don't need magic stuff. I need it when I got the money, I could buy it. But God put me in a position where I can't buy nothing to protect my ass. That He wanted to make sure that this time when I got out of this position and this situation, that I was already a protected individual. So therefore, He made sure I didn't have a dollar to do nothing. All I got is the Bible and God and the rest of my ancestors. That you can't see and that you always say I'm bluffing. But you had to take my something to make it your, you had to take my nothing to make it your something. And you had to not only do that, but you made sure that I had nothing. Now who is you bluffing? You over there saying you in love with a different sex. Yet, you over there with the love of your life in your bed and you thinking about the opposite sex. If you don't love it, then why you throwing magic? No, that one that you in the bed with, that's who you lusting with. Love don't come around as often as lust do. Now ain't that some shit? Why is that like that? Cause I told you this was an Ouroboros test, kid. Y'all keep blaming God for some shit that you can't pass, no matter if you broke or rich. That's why. This is why. Cause that wasn't even part of the test, kid. You did that shit because your parents told you to be a good kid. But at the end of the day, you were just a good kid. But you wasn't you, kid. Now, even if my twin flame was trying to help me, I cut her off for this reason right here, this reason alone. I cut her off Because first and foremost, you sleeping with everybody but me. Not saying I would have participated in all that lusting, but still, offering it to me